I am so excited about this video. I am going to do something totally different. Yep, I am going to compare the land of the free and the Great Wide North. We are going to look at their geography, economy, demography, personal finance, taxation, government, culture, and more. This is all in good fun. Please don't get so serious, okay? Before I start, full disclosure, I am a very proud Canadian and I am very thankful for Canada for all the privileges I get to enjoy. I have been to only few states, including New York, Ohio, Michigan, Massachusetts, Chicago, Florida, and District of Columbia. I will try not to be biased. I try to present the facts, but I can't promise I'm going to succeed, but I will try my best. Before we start, I need to ask you a favor. Please continue to watch this video. If you like this, smash the like button. Every like this video get, YouTube algorithm will show this to more people. So more likes, more people. And please, if you don't like the video, let me know why. Maybe I learned something and improve. And lastly, please consider subscribing to this video. Okay, thank you for listening to me. Let's go to today's video. To be honest, based on my experience, you won't find two friendlier neighbors than Canada and the United States. We both enjoy many benefits because of our close proximity and the friendship that we enjoy. We are like a family. At times, we may be dysfunctional, but we are a family. In this family, America is like a teenage, younger, outlandish, strong brother. Canada is like a mature, educated sister who's polite. Maybe not to that extreme, but you get the picture, right? When former President Donald Trump said, Canadians are buying shoes in US and smuggling them back to Canada, he is not really lying. Not sure about the smuggling part, but Canadians are known to shop in the US for better price. Who doesn't like a bargain, right? And few Americans take advantage of Canada's free healthcare with some fake IDs. I don't have any proof. This is just a rumor. But it goes to show how close we are. Canada and America share the longest international border in the world. Most of this is unprotected and we are able to move freely from one country to the other. You may have seen pictures like this in the news during the pandemic. Canadians and Americans families get together at the border. There was even a socially distanced wedding family picture during the pandemic. Speaking of borders, let's look at the location. Both Canada and the United States are located in North America. Canada is in the north, United States is in the south, except for Alaska, of course. We cannot forget Alaska. Alaska is in the north, west of Canada. The size of these two countries, they take almost all of North America. Canada is the second largest country and the America is the third largest country, both pushing closer to 10 million square kilometers. Let's turn our attention to climate. Northern Canada and the state of Alaska is much colder as it is closer to the Arctic. It is covered in ice and snow every day of the year, and few of us live and thrive in these conditions. But most Canadians live within 300 kilometers of the United States. So most Canadians experience the weather similar to northern states like Montana, Chicago, Wisconsin, North Dakota, Montana, New York, and other northern states. This area has temperate climate with 4 seasons: fall, winter, spring, and summer. American climate varies significantly from subarctic Alaska to tropical Hawaii and everything in between, including the deserts. So when it comes to climate, America has it almost all. However, Americans also experience more extreme weather due to its location. In the past, thunderstorm, hurricane, and high wind have caused significant damages. It's estimated to be over $1 billion per year. United States get more tornadoes than anywhere else in the world. Occasional winter storm, like the one we had few weeks ago, causes significant damage, particularly to the southern states, because they weren't built or prepared for this weather. Forest fire in some part of the states are a growing concern in the recent years. Generally, the atmosphere is calmer closer to the pole. Because of it, Canada doesn't get a lot of severe thunderstorm or hurricane. However, Canada experiences ice storms few times a year. Occasional whiteouts like these reduce the visibility and cause accidents in the road. Let's switch gears and look at the economy. Both countries have mixed free market economy and both are developed countries. Both countries have lots of different industries, so the economy is very diverse. However, American economy is much bigger than Canada's. American nominal GDP is 21 trillion, largest in the world, compared to Canada's is only 1.97 trillion. It is 10th largest economy in the world. If you look at trade, America and Canada has one of the best trading relationship and have many trade agreements. America is Canada's biggest importer as well as the exporter with value over $700 billion. Canada is America's second largest trading partner with a value of over $600 billion. Let's look at the government and politics. America is a constitutional republic where people elect president and the senator to represent them at the federal level. Canada, on the other hand, is a parliamentary democracy under a constitutional monarchy. Now, the British Queen Elizabeth II. Canadians elect member of parliaments to the House of Commons and the winning party leader will become the Prime Minister. So, Canadians don't elect their leader. Political parties are also different in the US and Canada. In the US, there are two major parties, Democrat and Republican at the federal level. Canada has four major parties at the federal level and few small ones. The main ones are Liberal, Conservative, New Democratic Party and the Green Party. America is politically divided into 50 states and each is governed by a governor. Canada is divided into 10 provinces and 3 territories. Each province is led by a premier. Now, let's go into the most interesting part, the people. Canadian population is about 37 million. America is about 330 million. Just put this in perspective. There are more people living in state of California than the whole of Canada. New York City is the most populous in the United States with a population of about 8.5 million people. On the other hand, Canada's largest city is Toronto with a population of about 2.9 million people. While talking about population, let's talk about the people who live on the other side of the border. Almost 1 million Canadians live in America. These are some of the smartest and talented Canadians. Main reason for the move is opportunity to make money and utilize their talent and skills. You might know few of them, including Jim Carrey, Paula Abdul, Alex Trebek, Michael J. Fox, Avril Lavigne, Celine Dion, Justin Bieber, Ryan Gosling, Kiefer Sutherland, and many more. On top of this, almost another 1 million Canadians, mostly seniors, vacation in Florida to escape Canadian winter every year. But this is not a one-way street. About 500,000 Americans live in Canada as well, mostly because they married a Canadian or they have a job in Canada. I couldn't find anybody that famous that you might recognize. Okay, let's talk money. According to Stats Canada, the median after-tax income of a Canadian family is $61,400 Canadian dollars or equal to 50,200 US dollars in 2018. And United States Census Bureau state that median after-tax income of an American family is 62,860 US dollars. As you can see, there's quite a bit of difference in the average income. But consider this is just an average. Some family make more, some family make less. Another component to look at is income equality between the rich and the poor. America is much higher than Canada. United States is ranked 21 on the Income Inequality Index among the 156 countries, while Canada ranked 8. What comes after making money? Taxes, of course. Both Canada and the United States have tiered tax system, meaning that the more you make, the more percentage of income you had to pay in taxes. Americans pay from 10 to 37% and Canadians pay 15 to 33% of their income as federal income tax. But if you combine federal, provincial for Canada and states for Americans, taxes, sales tax and all the other taxes included, Canadians pay more tax than Americans based on the Fraser Institute study. As you can see, the red is a higher percentage of tax. As you go to blue, the percentage gets lower. This is another graph showing how much more Canadians pay in taxes than the Americans. So we make money, we pay tax. What is the benefit we have working in each of these countries? This is not about a particular employer. I am talking about what is federally or provincially or stately legislated benefit that every employer has to provide it to his or her employee. For the most part, minimum wage is under the control of provincial or state government. I'm talking about the minimum. This is the minimum amount of money an employer must pay an employee for working for an hour. American minimum wage is between $7.25 to $15. American federal minimum wage is $7.25. DC has the highest minimum wage, and most of the states have $7.25 as their minimum wage. In Canada, the minimum wage is between $11.45 to $16 Canadian dollar, depending on which province or territory you live in. Canada also have a federal minimum wage at $11.06. Nunavut has the highest minimum wage. What about other benefits like paid time off? America has no federal or state mandated paid public holiday or vacation time for employees. However, many Americans get most of these holidays paid, like Christmas, New Year, Independence Day, Thanksgiving, and so on, as well as some vacation time, about 2 weeks minimum. But quarter of all Americans who work don't get any paid time off. They have to work to make money. On the other hand, Canada has a federally mandated 9 paid public holidays such as Christmas, New Year, Easter, Canada Day, Thanksgiving, and so on. If any Canadian work on one of these public holidays, they get double their regular wage at minimum. Canadians also get at least 2 weeks paid vacation per year. This is minimum. Most companies in both sides of the borders give more than the minimum to employees. Parental leave. In Canada, new parents can take up to 18 months off to take care of the baby. The parent who's on leave can take up to $600 a week, Canadian dollars, for maximum of 50 weeks. Americans get only 12-week unpaid leave to take care of the baby. Keep in mind, these are minimum benefit that government mandate. There are private companies that offer way more benefit than what the government minimum mandated amount is in both countries. Now, let's discuss the most talked about difference between the two countries. The healthcare. Canada has a publicly funded healthcare system that functions really well in my opinion. If you are sick, the doctor's fee and most treatment in the hospital is covered by the public in Canada. America don't have a publicly funded healthcare system as Canada right now. Americans need to have a private insurance or they need to pay for their doctor's visit and treatment out of pocket. Let's look at the next benefit, education. It is publicly funded in both countries up to grade 12. Cost of university and college is high in both countries. But Canada, students who need financial assistance can borrow money and apply for grants to get access to higher education without too many barriers. Americans doesn't have this benefit for all students. However, America is home to some of the world's best universities, and these universities offer funding for qualified students. Let's look at the culture. Most people around the world think Canadians and Americans are essentially one and the same and don't recognize the differences. For the most part, they are right. We look the same, we dress the same, we talk the same, at least mostly, and watch the same movies and TV shows. We read the same books and magazines. We even play the same sports. Not really. Speaking of sports, let's look at the similarities and differences. Coast to coast to coast, Canadians play hockey. Every town has a hockey team. It is Canada's winter sports. Other popular sports are lacrosse, which is Canada's summer sports, and soccer, basketball, curling, and baseball all are big in Canada. Americans play lots of sports, including ice hockey, basketball, and soccer. Baseball is the second largest sport, neck and neck with American football. It's the most popular sports in the United States. And the Super Bowl is one of the most watched anticipated event every year. The food. Both Canadian and American cuisines are very similar. For Thanksgiving, turkey is a staple in both sides of the border. We both are fast food nation too. Fast food restaurant can be found in many corners in both countries, like McDonald's, Burger King, and so on. With one noticeable difference. Dunkin' Donuts is famous in America and Tim Hortons is the most famous in Canada. This is all the major cultural differences I can list. United States is ranked number 4 in the countries with most cultural influence. So it is no surprise that Canadian culture is influenced by American. Wow, there are so many differences and similarities. When I started the video, honestly, I didn't think I could list this many differences. I thought we were very similar. Now I can go on for another 20 minutes, but I want to make this video, not too long. So I'm going to stop here. If you are interested in learning more differences and similarities, let me know in the comment. And if there is enough interest, I will do part 2. I also wanted to mention the information in this video is my opinion based on the research and the experience that I had. So if I offended anybody, if there is any misinformation, I didn't mean any harm by it. It was a mistake, or it was maybe I didn't know better. So if it's anything, please put it in the comment and let me know. I hope you had fun watching this video. I really did enjoy and learned making this video. If you are all the way to the end, you like this video. So put the thumbs up or let me know why you didn't like it. And consider subscribing. This will help me a lot. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.